So, where did we leave off? In last week's episode, I headed out to Bombay Beach to see if I could find the one lesbian who supposedly lived there. Luck had it that I would happen into conversation with Chris and James, a gay married couple that lives in the town of less than 300 people. But for today's episode, let's pick it back up at when I check in to my Airbnb. Hello? Okay, let me take you on a tour where I'm staying. So it's the cutest place ever. I love it so much. Okay, so here's like the master bedroom. And then here, you walk down this is the bathroom. Hello. And then keep walking down. It's so artistic and colorful. There's a second bedroom. Small little bedroom, third little bedroom for just me. Okay, and then here is the cool part, the living room. Back at the ski inn, James started to open up about his story.
I was living up in Oregon. I just had a baby with two lesbians.
You had a baby with two lesbians?
Yeah. We were all friends and we wanted to have a baby, but didn't want to have to pay all the money and do all this other stuff. And we thought, why not just go have one?
Are you still close with your son?
Yeah.
Spencer's like 23.
And he calls you dad, and it wasn't like you were just doing it for them to have a kid.
No, we all lived together the first couple years and everything was going fine. And then we moved out here and they hated it. They hated it out here and they just up and bailed one day and called me and said, hey, we're back in Oregon. I was like, oh, fuck you guys, that's kind of screwed up. And I just stayed here. I said, I'm not going to follow you guys around. I don't want to be in Oregon. Right after he was born, I got real sick. I was in college. It was during finals and I sat down in my English class to take my finals and I woke up in the hospital. I'm like, what the hell happened? And dude, I had like these lumps everywhere and I was like, after I do my finals, I'll go to the doctors and see what's going on, But I passed out in that class. I woke up in the hospital and they're like, you have leukemia. And I'm like, I don't have leukemia, that's stupid. And she's all, you don't think we know what we're doing? I'm like, well, I just don't think I have leukemia. And then she come back about an hour later, she goes, you were right, you don't have leukemia, you have lymphoma. And my dad came up to visit, like 4 months into the chemo, and we're sitting in the room, the doctor comes in and he goes, James, I gotta talk to you. I said, okay, and he goes, ask my dad to step out. I'm like, no, he can stay in here, whatever you gotta say, he should hear it. The guy goes, I know you got a baby and stuff, but is there any chance you've ever had sex with a man? I'm like, oh yeah, a lot of times, this day. He goes, you are? I was like, yeah. He goes, yeah, you're HIV positive. And I'm like, oh, well, that kind of sucks. I mean, I've literally found out in the middle of doing chemo. So everything that was happening, I just assumed it was the chemo. And it could have been, HIV stuff too. I had one T cell left. Doctors all, we'll put you on this, and this should help, this should do this. And I was just sick all the time. And they're like, you're not gonna make it. And I was like, ah. My brother had a wedding coming up, so I bailed out of the hospital one day. I just pulled my shit out, banded up, and I ran. And I drove to Texas from Oregon with my son and my partner at the time. Went to the wedding, and on the way back, I almost didn't make it. Like Idaho, I was really super sick. I'm like, we gotta figure something out. And I ended up going back to the hospital in Salem that night. And the doctor's all, if you do this again, I'm not helping you anymore. You can't just run off in the middle of chemotherapy, man. I was like, all right. And like a year later, I was okay.
As I left the ski inn, I couldn't get James's story out of my head. I guess I so often choose to not think about what tragedies my community has gone through in order for me to live as out loud as I do today. But after hearing his story, I couldn't help but think, if I had been born 20 years earlier, would I be one of the lucky ones to still be here today? And if I was, would I even be able to put it into words what I went through? The nightmare of what it must have been like to live through the AIDS epidemic and to see so many of my loved ones die. It was just too much to think about. On a lighter note, and next on the agenda, we headed to the American Legion, which is the second bar in town. Being that it is a bit off the main road, I got the impression that this is a bar that the locals truly spend most of their time at.
Oh, perfect. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm great, thank you. I'll get a Bud Light too.
Okay.
Thank you.
This is my best lesbian friend, Janet. We have the same birthday, and we've been friends like 25 years.
Amazing, I'm Matt. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. My name is Janet. I've been here for 20 years. My mom stayed out here. She passed away like 6 years ago. But she was out here. I needed a little change or whatever, so I came out here, which it was like devastating. I'm like, oh my God. But now it's like, it grew on me.
Are you lesbian?
I got kids. I got 2 kids and everything. But like, preferably girls, yeah, women.
Are there a lot of black people here, or is it mainly all white people?
Not really. It's a little bit of everybody now, but
He has pretty hair when it's not pulled up in a girl's pose.
Do you want to see it? I know you do.
Yeah, let's see it, let's see it. Although I like the bun.
He does have really pretty hair.
I just cut it today through a little bit.
You did. There you go. That's much sexier.
Wow, looking
Take
good.
more tips that way, bro.
I know, huh? They don't let me. They don't like it.
Sunny, right?
Yeah.
I'm Matt.
Matt.
Yeah, nice to officially meet you too.
I'll be 22 next month. I have a 5th wheel trailer that my aunt parked in her lot, and somebody brought her, and we just kind of sat there, and I was like, well, I'll come take up residence and work on it and keep the yard clean and stuff. So I'm pansexual.
So that means that you're into anything.
Yeah, I've had boyfriends, girlfriends. I had a boyfriend who was biologically a female, identified as a male. I have had a girlfriend that was biologically a male that identified as a female as well. So I've been around the block a little bit. You know, I'll go out with anybody. If I like you, I don't care. You know, that's it.
Wow. I love the porch.
Yeah, we have a triple lot, which is nice.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited. All right.
We're not going that far out. We're gonna go meet Dave and them just to shoot for a while. And then
Okay, cool.
you gotta slam that thing. You might want to slam it harder. Okay. I'll leave you in.
Yes, all right, all right. This is so cool. Awesome, oh my gosh.
Hi guys.
That was crazy. Oh my god, I was screaming the whole time. That was amazing. Wow.
It's a lot of fun.
Oh, it was so fun. And he knows the road so well. He was just going, oh my gosh.
Oh, we had a competition because I was not losing, and everybody's like, oh, no, no, no. I'm like, yeah.
I'm gonna give you his gun to shoot. You gotta do it, man. You have to shoot it.
I'm scared, yeah. Is it scary?
No.
I'm scared.
It's fun.
Okay.
Oh, someone got it.
That's how you
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so this is a double barrel shotgun. It has 2 triggers. It's totally ready to fire. You choose your trigger, you fire it. The next one you do both. You do this. If you really want to have an experience, you put your fingers in and you fire both at the same time.
Okay.
So you'd be like this.
Okay.
Okay. Get a little stance forward. Put it right in there.
Okay.
Midnight
And
special.
pull it into your shoulder and then fire.
Okay. Okay.
If you do both barrels, it's going to be a lot of pressure.
Maybe I should just do one then, right? Okay. Like maybe this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't put your finger up there.
I'm not. Okay. Yeah.
380. You got to yell pull, dude.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. Pull. Wait, it didn't shoot.
He's like, wait, safety on?
Maybe she
Or it
did the
doesn't
front
do it hard
row.
enough. Maybe it's doing it hard enough. Okay. Okay, cool. All right.
That never happens.
all right. I'm ready. All right.
I wish I could. Yeah.
Y'all pull when you're ready.
Pull.
You know, I need to say no.
Nice. Good job.
I got some competition going on now.
All right. That was awesome. Thank you for showing me how to do that. Thank you.
We ended our day together at the beach to watch a sunset, and it was nothing like I'd seen before. The art installations were so interesting and beautiful, and it kind of encapsulated my entire day, to be honest. At every turn, Bombay Beach continued to surprise me with the stories Chris and James shared, the adventures we went on, and the people that I met. I'm so thankful for this series because it reminds me that connection can be had anywhere, as long as you have an open heart and an open mind. I mean, had you told me 6 months ago that I would be spending an entire 24 hours by myself in essentially the middle of nowhere, I would never have believed it. But here I am, and I'm loving it, and it just makes me think, where will this series be in 3 months from now? Only time will tell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.